If you're trying to get into aesthetic shape, then you probably need to cut. And in this video, I'm going to show you why you need to cut and why you don't actually deserve to bulk. So who this video is for then, boys? This video is for people who are around 15% body fat or above, people who are overall not happy with their body fats and want to reduce it down, want to get leaner, people who are willing to actually fucking try in the first place, people who have an open mind and want the fastest way to build their dream physique. People don't use the word bulking to cope, because a lot of the time we use that word to just cope with eating a lot of food, because as we know, the idea of bulking is really fun. You get to eat loads of donuts, you get to eat loads of pizza, you get to eat loads of food, and you get to lift loads of heavy weights all the time, right? The idea of it is fun, but I'm going to show you guys the fastest way to actually achieve the dream physique, because that's what you want. You want to get yourself to a lean, aesthetic physique and stay there all year round, because we're not trying to achieve a temporary physique where we're trying to get down to a nice little body fat percentage, take 1,000 pictures and then post it all year round. We're trying to achieve a lean physique, keep the lean physique forever. So let's just destroy some of your limiting beliefs at the moment. So you can absolutely simultaneously build muscle while losing body fat at the same time. You can absolutely do that, and I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. In effect, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be killing two birds with one stone. And this is by far the fastest way that we can see a transformation for you, because fundamentally, we can't build 10 to 20 pounds of muscle in about 12 weeks, but we can absolutely go on a cut for 12 weeks and completely transform our physique. Because none of us are injecting, that's the reason why we're not going to be able to put 10 to 20 pounds of lean muscle mass on our physique. Even if you had amazing genetics, even if you'd never lifted weights before, you'd struggle to put on 10 to 20 pounds in 3 months of lifting weights, right? So can we both agree that the fastest way for you to see massive changes in your physique is by simultaneously getting a little bit bigger in the gym? But the main way that we're going to see it is by losing a shit ton of body fat, because the less body fat you have, the more muscular you look, even though you are technically smaller. Okay, so in order for us to transform your physique now, we need to eat in a slight calorie deficit while simultaneously getting stronger in the gym. So we've got ourselves a cute little calorie deficit where you eat healthy meals, like as you can see here. I've got myself some French toast with some strawberries on it and some sugar-free syrup, and then I lift weights and I get a pump, and then I basically achieve a lean, muscular physique. The power of adding muscle while losing fat at the same time, because what you guys have got to see is you've got to see a direct correlation between how much muscle I have and how lean you are. Because the reason why this is true, because as you can see down here, this was me weighing 63 kilos, and that's me. And I'm guessing here I'm probably above 15% body fat, but I've put 13 to 15% body fat on there, and I only weigh 63 kilos. However, recently I weigh 70 kilos and I'm at about 8 to 12% body fat. So that should show you right there that I've got more muscle on my frame. Clearly, as you can see, my shoulders on this picture are nowhere near as capped as on this picture. And of course, my body fat is lower, even though I weigh more. And that's because I've added muscle to my frame. And it is also so much easier to maintain your body fat percentage once you have the muscle on your frame. So not only is it actually better to gain muscle in order to lose body fat, which is absolutely true. If your body weight stayed at 70 kilos for 5 years straight, let's just say, for example, it stayed at 70 kilos. And in that 5 years, you gained 5 pounds of muscle, 5 kilos of muscle, we'll say, for example. So your body weight has stayed at 70 kilos the whole time, but your muscle mass has gone up. So what has to have came off your frame then, bro? Obviously body fat percentage, right? So muscle mass has gone up, your weight has stayed exactly the same. The only thing that's possible to come off your frame is body fat. So you can gain muscle while eating in a calorie maintenance and you'll lose body fat, which is called recomping. Or you can speed it up even faster. If you're too fat for what you want right now, you could be maybe 20% body fat. You could slowly cut down to 15% body fat by eating in a calorie deficit. and then simultaneously adding muscle to your frame, I don't think you understand how fast the transformation is. It's very, very quick. You guys can absolutely achieve this on your own by just watching my content. But if you want a complete guide from A to Z in order, in the most detail possible, and just telling you exactly what you need, then join my program, first link in the description. It does not cost a lot of money. When you click on the link, what that price says is what it will stay at for you. So it's got the complete guide, everything you need to know on nutrition, weightlifting, strategies on how to keep it, strategies on how to actually get the physique in the first place. It's all written from A to Z, and it's very idiot proof. A spastic could follow it. It's also a lot easier to maintain your body fat percentage when you have more muscle as well, because you're a bigger person now. You've got more muscle on your frame. You're more metabolic. So that means that your maintenance calories is going to be higher. So back in the day when you had no muscle on your frame, like on this picture here, I used to have to eat 2,000 calories for me to be in a deficit. But now, honestly, I do a lot more cardio now, so it's a bit of an unfair experiment. But now I have to eat probably like 3,000 calories to lose weight. I don't have to eat 2,000. If I ate 2,000 calories, I'd be on a starvation diet. And a lot of the reason for that is because I've got more muscle on my frame. I need to eat more food in order to keep that muscle on my frame. So my maintenance is higher. Hopefully that makes sense. If you think about it like this, muscle is a stock investment. The more stocks you have in the stock market, the more returns on investment you get. So the more muscle you have, the more calories you burn from just being alive, just from breathing, just from twitching. You're going to burn more calories every single day, which means it's going to be easier for you to maintain a lean body fat percentage. If you're above 20% body fat, you can lose about 2 pounds or 1 kilo of fat a week, 1,000 calorie deficit, and you'll still be able to progress in the gym. Because remember what I said on the previous slide, we need to progressively overload in the gym while simultaneously eating in a calorie deficit. If you're 15% body fat, so you're a little bit leaner or below, and you want to lose more weight, then you want to lose probably about 0.5 kilo or 1 pound a week. So that's 500 calorie deficit a day. There's 3,500 calories in a pound of fat. So if you ate 500 calorie deficit every single day, 7 days in a week, times that by 500, 3,500. If you were to do a 1,000 calorie deficit a day, times that by 7, that's 7,000 calorie deficit. That means that you're going to lose 2 pounds of fat a week, which is basically a kilo a week. We still need to progress in the gym. So that's why we're trying to cut kind of slowly. If you're a higher body fat percentage, you can get away with losing fat quicker. But if you're already about 15% body fat, you want to cut slowly, because you're going to start losing strength in the gym, and then you're going to start losing muscle mass, which is not what we want. We want to be able to keep as much muscle mass and even gain muscle mass while we're on this cut. We do not want to cut too quickly. So how to set this up? Like I said to you before, if you're in a higher body fat percentage, above 20%, eating a 500 to 1,000 calorie deficit a day. If you're at a lower body fat, anything below 15% body fat, eating a 500 cal deficit a day. So you're going to lose about 0.5 kilo a week. Eat yourself. So when you're actually dieting, you want to have a high protein diet and a low calorie dense foods diet. And you want to eat 3 to 5 meals a day. Like I said to you guys, on my course, I show you exactly how to do this. It's so idiot proof, and you will be able to do this without a doubt. So join my program, Size and Violence. It's not very expensive, boys, and I can fucking just sell it out to you. So easy. And then you want to track your progression in the gym. And again, this is also on my program. Join my program. I'll show you how to set this up. Or you can just go to my Instagram and send me the word antagonist, spelt exactly like this, to receive a free workout template that will give you all the gains that you need for this, what I'm talking about right now. Each workout is less than 45 minutes as well. So you want to obviously do the bare minimum, get your 10K steps in a day. This will help your deficit be easier because you're going to be burning more calories every day. And my advice is to try and partake in a sport 1 to 7 days a week. If you do a sport, that is just cardio without you having to think about it. If you play an hour of football, oh shit, I've played an hour of football, I've burnt 700 calories. If you do an hour of martial arts every night, oh shit, I've done an hour of hitting pads, oh shit, I've burnt 500 calories. Instead of doing an incline treadmill where you're just looking at the time all the time, my advice is to partake in a sport 1 to 7 days a week. If you need any help, more help, you don't have to join my program. If you want me to literally get on calls with you every single day and make it so it's impossible for you to fail, then book a call me for one-to-one coaching so I can just automate this all for you. I can just do everything for you, and then you guys can just basically follow the plan I give you, and then you'll get the result that you want. So yeah, like I said to you boys, join my program. It's not only got how to build an aesthetic physique, which is what we've been talking about today, but there's also grappling fundamentals, striking fundamentals, strategies and mindset for fighting, and just everything that you need to know for productivity and self-improvement as well. So not only all of that, you also get a community full of men just like me and you. If you've watched this far in the video, that means that we're pretty similar to each other, right? So join the program. You'll have a much closer connection with me. There'll be a load of people just like you in there as well that you can ask questions to. And it's basically like a Facebook or an Instagram, but it's just for self-improvement, fighting, and getting into amazing shape. So keep on posting all the positive stuff in there, and then everybody else in there is going to be motivated to keep on trying and working as well. So thank you for watching, boys, and I'll see you guys on the next video.